cheers to me. I'm on 19 minutes late, but I had some stuff to do because it was a big day in JLJ Media, and I was busy. That's right, bitches, I was busy. Talk a lot with James Lott Jr. will be on for the hour. It's 10:19, so I'll be on to about 11:20. Corey Knott had a big day today. This is my late night talk show, IGTV. I think it's episode 88. So we're heading towards 100. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for 100 episodes. I don't know. But JLJ Media had a huge day today. So congratulations to Forever and a Day, our audio soap. I got the numbers in. They are really good for a first day unknown soap opera that's all audio. It's an audio soap opera. So I am cheersing myself because I am the network that it's on. Try to be like you, Corey. Got a million things going on. Shows. So it's the first of many shows coming to JLJ Media. So congratulations to you, Forever and a Day. Great first day. Wonderful. It's doing really well. You can follow it everywhere. It's good. AfterBuzz TV is closed. I'm trying to be shady because I had a drink already. Trying to be a little shady. But AfterBuzz TV went on a hiatus. Have you ever heard of a network going on a hiatus for an indefinite amount of time, leaving all your shows hanging? It's crazy. I'm just, so I left AfterBuzz TV before it went on hiatus. I said, deuces, bitches, and I left. So JLJ Media is where it's at right now. I don't give a fuck about AfterBuzz TV and what they're doing because they're not doing nothing. But JLJ Media is on the rise, and a lot of my friends have their own networks now. They're doing their own stuff. So they are out there. They're continuing their shows. I stand behind them. I am proud of them. They're continuing the work that we did at AfterBuzz TV. I was there for almost 6 years, and I had a great experience. And I've moved on. So until they come back, if they come back, I have no idea. They have not said nothing to anybody. So everybody's left out to dry. That's how it is over there. So, we'll see. It may come back. It may come back in a different form. Who knows what's going to happen? But if it comes back, I'm not part of them anymore. So I have moved on. And that's the great thing about Los Angeles. You can do that. There are many things. They're not the only game in town. So, yeah, Corey, Candace, Corey. Corey Knott is like James Lott Jr. He has a million series out there. He is always living his best life. He's a very good content creator. I'm sure you must have applied for Capital City Web Awards for next year. You have a million shows. My Anna Beauty is on here, another content creator, beautiful black woman, my singer with me. I know you know Corey. I'm just saying, I was being funny saying Corey, Corey. I know you guys know each other. We all met at the award show. Hi, Upper West. We have some great content creators on here who are doing just amazing work and doing the hard work. It's not easy. I have 5 shows in pre-production right now. Are you running all 5? Of course you're running all 5. Of course you are. Of course you are, Corey. And all 5, of course. You have so many different shows. I'm very impressed by you and what you're doing. So I couldn't see why I was in LA. I was busy doing my network. I had so much going on. And with COVID, I'm in hiding kind of because I can't get sick. I can't get the COVID because my doctor said I would die if I got it. So I've been kind of in quarantine at my nucleus in my house, and staying close to this part of town. But Corey's out there working it out. All my Anna Beauty's working it out. Candace Mack's working it out. Need me for one in LA? I'll work with you, Corey. I mean, I totally work with you. If you work with an old man. I'm one of the old guys. My speech. Brandon Larkin's another one who's a content creator, and he's another great black man. I love all my black folks on here who are strong content creators. I love it. And Latinos, any race, anybody out there who puts in the dedication, the hard work, and puts together great content, I am here for you. I am here for you. I'm here for you because it's not easy to do. Not at all. Yes, Corey, meet All My Anna Beauty. Corey, her name's Kiona. You guys talk to each other. Everybody talk to each other. Please connect the village. Connect. I love being the connector. I show extra connections. Love being the connector. So please all connect. You guys are all amazing people who are doing all amazing things. I work with all of you. Iron Beard's another one. Iron Beard's another content creator of color who puts together great stuff who I'm working with. So, well, hi, Gavin and Gavin. Hey, Gavin. Hello, Gavin, who's a great football player from Louisiana. So, one of my home states. So, everybody, it's just all these great people. I am having my drink. I'm amazing. I'm just a little old black man in the urban jungle, just doing a few things at a time. Now, I just have to say that I did just finish another book and another song today. So, Ironbeard, you guys don't follow each other? Everybody follow each other. Come on, people. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Hi, Kristen. So, K-Marie Cupcake, I have to say this. So, on SoundCloud, the song that I wrote for you and your mother is the number one song of all of my songs. I was looking yesterday, of all time. The 5 years I've been doing music on SoundCloud, Kristen and Mary is the number one song. Wrote a song for you, and then all of a sudden it's number one song on SoundCloud. So, congratulations. The song took me like 5 minutes to write. But everybody connect, bitches, connect. Yvette Salas, everybody connect. I'm an amazing little black man. Oh my God, no one's ever called me little before. It's so crazy. I'm 260 pounds of blackness. I got gray hair. I'm 51 years old, people. I'm old. I should be put out to pasture. Hollywood says that I'm done. Hollywood tells me that I should not even be bothered. Why am I bothering? Why do I even bother getting up in the morning and putting out content? And I say, fuck you. I'm gonna keep working. I have more energy than 30-year-olds. So screw you people. I'm gonna keep doing it. Seriously, they tell me that. I get told all the time, aren't you a little old? But should you be doing that? Wow, James, you started late. I started at 38. I started doing background work in TV shows. And at 40, I changed my life. So I'm like, I am proof that life can begin over 40 and even over 50. So I tell people all the time, screw you, James Lott Jr. is going to keep going. That's what I'm going to do. So you ain't going to tell me that I'm too old and that I shouldn't be doing this. That's not going to happen. And no, I'm not dyeing my beard. No, just for men. Fuck you. I'm keeping the beard. I earned every single gray beard hair. It is wisdom. It is wisdom. It is wisdom. And I do. And I have a lot of energy. Mrs. Demirez known me for the last 6 years. She knows. Right, you started right on time. Screw that. Exactly. For me, it was divine intervention. At 40 years old, I hated my life. And I said, James, why are you doing something you hate? And I continued, and I have stuff. And I was down for a year. 2 years ago this month, my face was paralyzed. I was laying in this bed, and I thought my life was over. I couldn't talk, I couldn't eat, I couldn't spit. My eye was like couldn't close. I had to wear an eye patch. I had an extreme headache, extreme earache. I thought my life was over. That was just 2 years ago this month. And here I am, bitches. I came back. So as I tell people all the time, you never know. So I had a year off from an illness. Once I was able to do it again, got it. You're 34. You're a baby. A baby. 34. I can't even remember 34. That was so long ago. I don't even know what that is. 34? What's that? You're a baby. I love it. But I'm like, live your life, kids. Live it. I did tell you, Brandon, to grace those grays. Fuck it. Oh, thank you, my beauty. I try to be transparent. I am James Lott Jr. I've been James Lott Jr. 51 years. Apparently, my mother said I came this way out of the womb. I always just been myself. I don't know what that is. The lighting's pretty good. I know. No, my mother looks amazing. I'm her twin, and so I look just like her. I drink lots of water. Okay, bitches, let me show you something. Water. I drink water all the time. Water is important. And I meditate and pray every morning for an hour before I begin my day. Every day for an hour. I pull out my Psalms. I read them. I sit in the garden. I have my tea. And I try to eat as healthy as I can. Now, I did have some I did have some stuff today that wasn't that healthy, but I do my best. And I try to be nice to people and kind to people. I like to smile a lot. So that's what I do. And I try not to, work too much. For me, a light day, like I said, today I finished a book, started a book, writing that is, finished a Christian song, and booked 2 guests. So Y&R Mini Spotlight, I have a big guest coming on for this Sunday. And Forever and a Day came out today. Miss Christina 671, at least 671. Obviously the drinks are coming in. 617 is on the show Forever and a Day. So is Brandon Larkins. I'm the narrator on every other episode. So you'll hear my smooth, dulcet tones every other episode. It's really interesting. So yeah, all my Beauty heard my Christian songs. She heard them. They're actually I think they're really good too. They're really fun. I think I've done 4 songs now total, so I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. But God is making me write them, so I'm writing them. The book is the latest in my series, The Pill, which Candace has read. So I released book 4 a couple months ago. So I just finished part 5, and I'm started book 6. So that's kind of that's what's happening. So that's what I'm kind of I'm kind of writing up that series a lot. And so I finished The Pill Part 5. I finished that today. I'll be uploading that tonight. And I hope to release that later this week or beginning next week. It's a series about a pill. Taking a pill. And it goes on from there because I hate taking pills. That's where it was inspired from. But I have 25 books out, folks. 25. So pick and choose. And there's several series. Some are standalones. Some are autobiographies. I have a couple of poetry books. They're all out there. Yes, thank you, Kristen, for turning into Forever and a Day. We appreciate the numbers are really good. They're for a first time. This show so far might become the biggest show on my network. Might be some of my shows. It's doing that well so far. I would love Pill the series or Pill. I thought about turning those books into a series. I thought about that, an audio series. I thought about it. So I don't know. An audio movie. So that's something we've opened with Forever and a Day. We opened the floodgates. Right now, working on Fairview Heights and Manchester Avenue. I'm working on a show these 2 women have called Yoni Confessions. I'm working on Daytime Today and Voices of Tammy. I have like 6 or 7 shows I'm working on right now. So I'm gonna work on those first, get those started, and then and a couple other projects that I cannot name that I'm working on, as some of you in this room know about. So we are working it out. JLJ Media is on the rise. It is working it out. Audio and video. My Darth Vader is Your Father. New episode tomorrow. It's a good episode. It's my top 3 Darth Vader moments in all of cinematic history. That should do really well for me. So that's going to be good. Tomorrow. There's a new Left-Handed with a Lot to Say out right now. For you left-handed folks, it's out right now. My friend Flo Boyce is on it, who's also a frequent person in here. It's out right now. Tomorrow, also, I'm releasing A Lot of Help. So that'll be and that's with this guy named Judah Holliday. He was an addict. Now he's producing amazing music. That'll be out tomorrow. Yeah. I got some interviews lined up tomorrow. That'll be for later this week. I have not watched any soaps today. I've been so busy. I haven't watched General Hospital. I've not watched Bold and the Beautiful. Y&R is next week. That starts on the 10th. I posted the promo on my channel, so you'll see that. So yeah, I'm just like, I got a lot going on. A lot. I mean, music and books and web and podcast. I just take a deep breath. And I just handle each thing as it happens. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Flobito is funny. He makes me laugh. He's my friend. He's my friend. I haven't watched anything, so I couldn't even tell you. I might try to watch some tonight. I'm not sure. That's the plan. And that something I'm working on, I just got a delivery. So after I get off of here, I will check what that person sent me. I just saw it just now. I'm like, oh, dang it. and take care of my mother at the same time, my stepdad. We went and saw Miss Benita today. She's doing okay. Everyone's been calling her. The grandkids, the great grandkids, some of the siblings have been checking on her and making sure her and my stepdad are okay, and the dog. I walked the dog for her today, and little fat Jerry. His chihuahua was like 20 pounds. It's like this dog needs to go on a diet and a treadmill. Sport Report Deb, another person who produces content, great content. Sports Report Deb, my girl. She just popped in. Everybody say hello to her. She's a great person. I advised her on her series, pre-series, so I've worked with her. So, so she's doing some great things too. Doing sports and in a bikini or whatever, wherever you were earlier, yesterday or today, working it out, girl. Love it. Yes, I love it. And yeah, forever and a day, we're picking the time, the after show to pick the time. It'll be Tony Moore, James Lott Jr., Casey, and Candace. Shade is real. It's gonna be a fun episode. You just followed her good. Yes. No, Sport Report, Deb, you're working it out, girl. You're in Catalina. You're like living. I'm staying in my house hiding. You're living your best life out there, girl. So I was like, good luck to you, girl. I'm like hiding in the house, trying not to catch nothing. But you're out there, we're living your best life. I was watching you and my girl Kaylee Hatfield. You both are out there living your best lives. I was like, go on, girls. Go, girlfriends. Work it out. I'll live vicariously through you. I love Catalina. I've been there a long time. And Sport Report Deb and I, we got to do something one day, too. We got to do something. You got to come on my show or something. We got to do something, girl. I got 8,000 shows. You got to do an episode of one of my shows with me or something. We got to do something. So let's talk about that at some point. I think we have each other's emails, right? And did we talk through here? I gotta forget. We'll message each other and we'll work it out. We have each other's phone numbers. I know we have that, but we got to do something together. We'll do that. We'll work it out. See, I'm making deals while I'm on the phone with you guys, while I'm all talking to my IG Live. Make a deal, because, she's on here. I'm going to grab her. I know Ironbeard's busy, and I haven't brought up in a long time. I'm still waiting for his verse for my song. Still waiting, Ironbeard. Night Train, Grandmaster Z. Still waiting. But I know you're a little busy doing some other stuff. But I thought I'd mention it anyway, just because I'm shady and I'm going to mention it. So... but yes, so the after show, so a lot happening, a lot's going on, LOTT, a lot is going on. I got some great episodes of stuff coming up this week. I have all kinds of stuff going on, so, I'm shady, I'm the shadiest. I don't care. I have earned my shady status. I love you guys are following each other, I love it. And me and All Mine on a Beauty are going to do another song together. I'm writing something right now. We're going to do another song together. I played it for some industry folks. They loved our voices together. So, I'm just shady. Iron Beer. I'm just shady. That's all I do. I'm just shade. It's always cooler in the shade. That's what I like to say. And I'm sure, speaking of shade, I'm sure Tony Moore will come in here at some point. Oh, yeah, Brandon Larkins. Yeah, you're shady ass, too. I'm waiting for you to give me something, too. You know me. See, people laugh because my friend Flobito always laughs because when we were sitting here and he goes, I want to do a song. I sat here 15 minutes, wrote a song, said record this, and then put out the track. 3 days later, we had a song. I work fast. I'm like, I got a lot of time to be pussyfooting around. I'm just like, okay, you want to do this? Let's do it. Let's get it out there. Because we're all busy. Everybody's busy. People got shit to do. We're all busy. So I'm just like, if I got an idea, let's get it together now. Let's do it. Let's get it out there. And then we can move on to other stuff. And then it's out there. It's done. It's out there. So that's how I am. I'm just like, hush, hush. Yeah, it's like a Santos. All right, where's your sub TV, James? I'm so glad I missed it. Oh, okay. Candace, do you want to take this question from All My Beauty? Where can they find Forever and a Day? I'll have you tell them where they can find it. Because Candace is the queen of Forever and a Day. So she can tell you exactly where you can find it. Get shit done and move on. Who the fuck? That's me. I got to get shit done. I don't have time. My other friend's like, James, I want to do a song. My friend Caesar. I'm like, okay, Caesar, let's do a song. Got it done. Got it. I'm like, we're not playing, folks. This is like, okay, let's get together. Let's fucking do it. I'm actually going to see my friend Caesar tomorrow. Actually, we're going to go and have lunch. And no, I said I did. I saw. And I heard your comment. I said he's like a Santa. And I saw that. I just had no comment. Yes, the shade between me and Tony is real, bitches. It is real. So yes, you can find Forever and a Day on all social media platforms. You can start with Spreaker.com if you want to. It's also on Spotify. It's on iHeartRadio. It's on Apple. It's on Google. Forever and a Day under JLJ Media. Just type it in and you'll find it. You'll find it. Whenever you call me, I'll be there. I'll be around. It's our fork in the road. No, I'm just thinking. It's only 27 minutes, girl. It's really quick. It's good. It's not anything crazy. It's good. It's very entertaining. Episode 2 comes out Friday. Yes, they take place just days. Promoted for Tony Moore. I'm not a regular on audition days. Sorry, folks. I cannot commit. He asked me to come back regularly, and I cannot commit to it. I'm too busy. But I said I'd come on when I can. And the last 2 weeks have been a lot of fun. I had time. I watched the show. I don't know if I'll be back this week because I have like 4 other shows to do on Sunday. I have the GH report to get prepared for, Wide Army Spotlight to do, Forever and a Day, and Bold and Beautiful. So I don't know if I can do that also. So I can only do, James like you can only do so much. I'm not a Superman. So I probably won't be on audition days this week, unfortunately. I can't be on there regularly. I wish I could. But like you said, he gave me an open invitation to be on. Open invitation. So he's like, come on anytime. So did Mark J. Freeman, everybody. But like I said, Mark and I and Tony are friends off camera, so we talk. Off camera and off mic, as they say. When the mics aren't hot, we're friends. I talk to Tony every day. And Mark J. Freeman was in my neighborhood. He's in Inglewood recently. He likes to go down to the Aldi in Inglewood by my house. But he happened to call when I was going to my mom's, so we couldn't visit. So that's the only problem. We couldn't visit. But he always makes sure to call me if he's in the area. So that's kind of the lay deal with Mark J. Freeman, Miss Lorraine Love. But Tony and I talk every day, just about. But right now my time's been divided between my mom's house, my house, running 2 companies. 'Cause I also have my other company, super organizer, a lot of help. So I'm running that company too, plus JLJ Media, plus running this huge house. I do everything here at the house. And I also have my garden. I just bought 5 new plants today. So at some point, I have to go outside and plant 5 plants. But, oh my God, so the Bold and Beautiful podcast just came on. Amanda, who's the creator and also one of the hosts, she does the BB Muse Spotlight with me and Tammy Govea. So everybody say hello to her. Say hello to the Bold and Beautiful podcast. Another great content creator. And you're up late, girl. And she has been doing the BB show with us. And I think, Amanda, Bold is new this week. If I saw, I didn't watch today, so I don't know. I think it's new, right? I think it's new. So, and Amanda, also, our audio soap started. So it just started, which was a Forever and a Day. Gotta check that out. Thank you, Krista and JLJ Media. We're working it out. We're growing, bitches. We're growing. But Amanda started her podcast because she said I inspired her years ago. And she watches Bold and Beautiful. And her podcast is good. And I do stuff with her outside of it. And so we're friends. And she gave me my Forrester Creations mug, which I love all the time. But she has her own podcast. Check it out. And so she's been there for a while now. So check it out. But she's been also guesting on us. Yes, we're about Courtney Hope. We are pissed. Me and Tammy. So this Sunday, we're going to talk about this Sunday. We're going to totally talk about it. And we saw her response. So we're going to talk about it, girl. On this Sunday, we're going to talk about it. We are in shock. No, we're all in shock. We're all in shock. Now people are saying, Courtney, go over to General Hospital. And I said, don't go to General Hospital. Yes, follow it, folks. Follow it. Follow it. Another good one. We know our shows, working it out. Again, hard-working folks. Everybody follow each other. I'm so happy. This is a village. We're all the village. Let's support each other. People say we don't support each other. We can support each other. And many of these people on here don't even live in Los Angeles. They live in other areas and they're doing it. And that to me is very admirable. I live in LA, so it's easy to kind of do this kind of stuff here. But to start your own podcast somewhere else that's not a major like place, entertainment place, I think it's amazing. You know, and putting a podcast ain't easy. Right. Okay, everybody's following each other. Good. Yeah, good. It's taken 88 episodes. 88 episodes for you guys to follow each other. Well, you know, On My Beauty, you know I believe that. See, it's funny, with On a Beauty, I met her at the after party. I'm still salty about that place. That's another story. But I met her there, her and her co-host. Remember we met? It was instant like. We instantly liked each other from when we first met. You were in the green, I would say the green room. You were in the front, and I was going to do my show, and I talked to you guys, and my guests talked to you also. We all talked to you, and we had a great time, and you were so nice. I thought you guys were great. And I wanted to come on your show. Remember, I wanted to come on your show. I said, I want to come on your show. And from our first meeting, we got along, and I wanted to do your show, and then fucking the network closes up with no notice. I still talk to him. Oh, good. I still talk to him too. No, he's great. I still talk to him too. His pictures are hilarious. He's at the, I'm so glad. I'm glad. He's super nice guy. He's so nice. I'm gonna have him on my show again. We're talking about getting him on my show again. No, he's great. He's totally great. I know. We can do this. I'm just saying. I'm being shady. I'm salty about what happened at after party. That's another story. But I'm just saying, I like you, and I'm just really glad that you and I connected, and we have a song together for the Vex movie soundtrack. You and I, that everybody likes. My first male-female duet. So I'm very happy about that. But I'm just saying that we met, and it was instant. It was instant. So the drinks are hitting me. It was instant. I got education. No. And so we're gonna do an episode together. We're gonna do one. We're gonna work it out. I got a million shows. We'll work it out, or one of your shows, or whatever. We'll work it out. But I'm just saying. I'm just being shady. I'm just saying. But that's how we met, folks. We met at after party, and that's how we met. And it was love at first sight. We continued. And I guess y'all know me by now. This is how I am. I tell it like it is. See, I'm like that old grandfather in the corner who just tells it like it is. Don't give a fuck. Just says how he just says it. I don't care. Filters? What's filters? What's that? So, Maddie Tiger, I want to ask you a question. I have never asked you this in the 88 episodes I've been on the show. You've been one of the early supporters of the show. What does your name mean? What in God's green earth does your name, Maddie Tiger, mean? I'm very curious. That's right. That's right, kids. I tell the truth. I tell truth, shame the devil. I don't give a fuck. You know I don't. I give zero fucks. You know I do. I'm a nice person. I just call things as I see them. Another content creator, Joseph G21. Another one. Another strong content creator. Unconditional Love. Love Undone. I mean, he's a great a Capital City Web Award winner. Young black man working it out. Okay. Maddie is short for Matilda, and I love tigers. Okay, well, there you go. Thank you very much. I kept thinking I'm going to ask you this for episodes. I'm going to ask you this, and I'm glad I asked you this. I was curious. I'm like, I don't know what your name is for. So that's good to know. I was curiouser and curiouser. So, cheers to everybody for a successful day. Yes, everybody, follow each other, please. Oh, yeah, Matthew and Payne. Oh, I have no shame on that one, too. Folks, be shady, folks. There are folks who will use you to get ahead and will stab you in the back and in the front to get ahead. Oh, my goodness. I had to shut down some people. There are some folks at AfterBuzz I had to shut down. And people were like, James, can we see you in the office? I was like, see me in the office, because I was like, I don't care. I was one of the oldest people at AfterBuzz. I'm just going to tell you that. I just was. Most of the folks there were in their 20s and 30s. few 40s, but I know for a fact, I mean, it was like one of maybe 3 people who were in their 50s. Nobody in their 60s. So I was like, so when people would show me their ass, I call it out. That's just how that works. When someone has the balls or the nerve to come for you or at you in a certain way, then I respond in kind. That's how that works. You will not treat me however you want to treat me. That's just not going to happen. And I've had several instances where my fist balled up on camera. I was going to punch out a co-host. I collected myself because, I'm a black man in America. And I was able to articulate very clearly that I not enjoy how they treated me. I've done that many times. And so, you think my voice is deep now? When I'm upset, my voice goes 10 octaves lower. It's to scare shit out of my kids. Oh yeah, fist. There's one episode, you can still, it's on air. It's on air. When I did the Shark Tank after show, my fist balled up because a co-host said something about me on air that was so inappropriate, I was going to punch him the fuck out. I didn't do it. I was like, okay, James, don't do it. And I didn't do it. But I did let them know. Related, girl. Related. I let them know that James Lott Jr. wasn't born yesterday. So we need to talk about this. We'll talk about it. I have no problem articulating my feelings. I have no problem whatsoever. I know a lot of words. Some of them are not great language, and some are really good language. I know 50-cent words and 20-cent words. I know all those. And I know exactly how to express myself. I do. But I'm a very nice person. I am super nice. Everybody knows I'm very nice. And I'm just like, I was like, I work it out. But when you push me, hello, the one that follows you forever. But when you push me in a corner, James Lott Jr. turns. As the JLJ turns, I do. I mean, I'm a nice person. I'm complete. You'll never see me mad that often. I'm very nice. I don't walk around with a chip on my shoulder. Life is short, whatever. I understand that life is short. I've had some bad things happen to me in my life. I'm just like, I'm here to have a good time. I love to laugh, my crazy laugh. I love to laugh, have a great time. I love to just do the work and just live life. That's all I want to do. I don't need problem. I don't need drama. I don't need problems. But if someone presents drama to me, then yes, I will shut that down. And yes, I have punched someone before. I've been in fights before. Oh, please. I'm from Inglewood. I've been in fights before. I was never bullied or anything like that. I can't claim any of that stuff. I had a lot of friends. I didn't get into a lot of fights. But, I've been in fights. No, I'm one of those people. If my friend's in trouble and I saw how wrong they did my friend, I will jump in and be like, okay. Oh, good night, Candace Mack. You should be tired. You going to bed? Shit, okay. Good night, girl. Can give you a fuck you for 400, Alex. Exactly. No, but my friends, I'm very loyal. Anybody in here knows how loyal I am. If you know me personally, you know how loyal I am. I'm very loyal. So if you're in trouble, I'm like, oh my God, let's do it. I'm that person. Like, let's do it. What do you need? What's going on? What do we need? What do you gotta do? What do you gotta do? So you may not want me around because I'm ready to throw down at any second. I'm just like, okay, what's going on? Who do I need to fuck? Fuck up. What do I gotta do? I'm like, who's next? What I gotta do? So it's kind of funny because my straight male friends always laugh at me because they're like, God, James is ready. And I'm a big guy. I mean, I'm not some little baby. I'm not some little delicate flower. And I know how to fight dirty too. I know how to fight dirty. I know how to do that. I'm from the hood. I may speak very well for a black man, very articulate, but I can throw it down. Trust and believe. I am not a scaredy cat at all. And I've walked the streets of LA, so people know if you walk the streets of LA, you can't be, So me too. I'm the same way. I'm like, what do you need? Who did what? Who's the bitch I gotta fuck up? What's going on? What I gotta do? I'm that person. So you may not want me because I may be a little too, I may be a little too hyped, but I will be there for you if you need some backup. I have been backup because I have daughters, so I've been backup at play. I've had to go to places and retrieve my daughters from some parties. I had to do that, and I was like, and they're like, and my granddaughters to my grandson too. They're like, Papa Jamie, we need you. He's a big black man. Okay. Now I show up, and then all of a sudden everybody got quiet. I'm like, okay, I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that. And I'll go down. I'll go down swinging. I don't care. I might be the best fighter, but I'll go down swinging. I get a few licks in there somewhere, but I will at least go down if I have to. But I am a nice person. I really am. I don't really do that very often. I don't. I don't like being angry. Well, thank you. The haters, they try to hate. My new song, My Opinion is the Only Opinion, will be out. I'm going to release it tomorrow. It'll be out tomorrow. It's my song for the haters, and it's a song that sounds like nothing I've ever done before. So I'm going to release it tomorrow on SoundCloud, and then it'll be released for regular release on, I think, the 9th of August, or no, 26th or whatever, later this month. But you'll be able to listen to it for free on SoundCloud, James Lott Jr. My Opinion is the Only Opinion. I'm going to, it's my song. I literally quote what haters have written about me. I turned it into a song. It's a dance song. So it's really upbeat, but it's like nothing I've ever done before. So I did do that. So My Opinion is the Only Opinion. So that'll be out. I'll release it tomorrow for you guys. I'll promote it out there. But no, I'm the kind of person who, I mind my own business. I don't try to bother nobody. I'm love and light. It's just that when you come after me or somebody that I care about, I had to defend Michelle Stafford like a couple months ago. That's my girl. You do not come for Michelle. Michelle can handle herself. Michelle's good. She can handle herself, but she's my homie, and I'm like, you will not be attacking Michelle Stafford. And if you don't know who Michelle Stafford is, that's Phyllis from Young and the Restless or Nina from General Hospital. So I'm like, no, she's a daytime legend, but she's also my friend, and she is very down to earth and just a regular person. And someone came for her, and it was like not even true. And I was like, no, motherfuckers, that's what you think she said is not true. And I helped her out a little. I was like, nope. So I'm that loyal. I'm like, nope. If I know somebody, I'm like, no, don't come for them. Don't try it. People try it. Okay, mama comes off for the fan. That's right. People try it. They do. And some folks, so Mrs. Demira, I think I probably pissed off Kelly Public Cover. I think I pissed her off. Because she asked the dumbest question. I'm sorry, I'm going to say this. It's the dumbest question. I'm like, so she misses GH report. And so then she says, like, well, are you going to let us know when the new episode comes out? We're like, of course I am. Like, why would I? So I'm going to tell you, Frank tells you the new episode's coming out on my network. We're going to work with James. And you're like, are you going to tell us when it's going to go? I'm like, of course I'm going to tell you when it's coming out. I'm like, no, I'm going to put out a new episode and not tell anybody. I want you there. I want everybody there. So of course I'm going to give you a link. It's like, hello. So I kind of got smart and said, no, of course I'm not going to tell you. And I put like a happy face that said Shady Sunday. She didn't comment. She went to you and was like, message me, please. I'm like, okay, whatever. Our series Forever and a Day. Go on, Brandon Larkins. I hear the narrator is smooth as silk. That's what I heard. I heard he's really good in episode 1. So I hope you enjoy. But I hope he puts you to sleep in a good way. But yeah, so I'm like, I'm sorry. You asked me a dumb question. I'm going to say something back. I'm sorry. It's like, of course, I want you to be there to watch it. Yeah, I know you're a long-time JH Report. I'm like, but why do I need to message you? And she's not following me, Mrs. Demir. She's not even following me. So I'm like, why aren't you following me? I'm like, I thought you were, I started GH Report. I thought you wouldn't even be watching the show. It wasn't for me. Hello. So she didn't say nothing. I got shut her down. So I was like, okay, girl. I was like, we know you're a long time. The narrator is to die for. I know he is. Who is he? My voice has gotten me into trouble and out of trouble, if you know what I mean. So I've been very fortunate. When I turned 13 years old, I realized, oh, I got a deep voice. When I turned 20, I realized there was something there. And when I turned 30, I knew I had power. Voices are a very amazing thing. They really are. I heard people when I hear other people with great voices, I get what people say about me. I heard this one guy was at Starbucks one day, and his voice, where he was sitting, it was bouncing off a wall and hitting my ear, and it was like I was melting. His voice was like butter. I was melting. And then when he got up, I did what people do to me all the time. I go, oh my God, your voice is amazing. And he goes, your voice is amazing. And I go, no, your voice is amazing. We started laughing. And I was just like, oh my God. Her channel. He was to follow. She's upset. Yeah, after Buzz went off the air. It's like, it's not, they were attacking Dish and Days and stuff. And it's like, and the host, it wasn't their fault. After Buzz stopped buzzing. So what the fuck are hosts supposed to do when all of a sudden a network goes off the air? So they had to scramble because putting on a show is not easy. Let me tell you something, folks. Putting on a show, you don't just wake up and put a show. You have to actually have a channel to put it on or a platform to put a show on. You have to have a show format. You have to figure out all the technology that goes along with, because now we're at home, so you got to figure out the Zoom or StreamYard or whatever. It's a lot of work. Or microphones. You got to work at Wi-Fi. The Bone People podcast, she knows, it's not easy to put on a show every week. And so you got to do topics. So it's like people had to, because it was so sudden, people had to scramble and figure out what to do next. But people were getting so impatient, like, well, where's our show? What are you going to do? It's like, they're trying to figure it out. It just happened. And actually to have the commitment to put on a show on your own is a big deal. I do it already, so I have no problem. But some folks are just talent. They like to come in, do a show, and go. It's a lot of work. And and Amanda knows, it's a lot of work. And so I'm just saying that it's kind of this thing of like, give your host some slack. Let them figure this out. I mean, I know you miss your show, but like, it's like, give yourself some slack. Let them figure out what's going to happen. Because they had to figure out what to do, how they're going to do this, everything. And so I was just kind of like, wow, folks. I was yelling at folks all the time. I was like, calm down. We know you miss it. We know you what's going on. But it's just, you have to understand. Same with the folks on these TV shows. COVID is running rampant. COVID is in LA. It's bad. A friend of mine just texted me that he got it. So now he's quarantined for the next 2 weeks. He's not sick. And that's it. So it's like, oh my God, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's just like, oh my God, it's really bad here. So they have to be careful. The sets on soaps are small. They look big on screen, but they're small. And there's a lot of people completely trying to, be on the set. There's boom mics and this and that. There's a lot that goes on. They had to figure it out. I was like, when is your hospital coming? We know you miss your show. We know I miss it too. But let them figure it out so that it can work. It's like, hello. It's like, people are so entitled sometimes, but there's like lives at stake at this point. This is not just because they just want to go off the air. Trust me, the soaps won't go off the air. They don't want to be off the air. They're losing money. They're losing money. People aren't working. They're losing money from their jobs. So it's like, trust me, they want to come back. So now they're all coming back. And so I think some folks just feel entitled. I'm like, calm the fuck down. It's like, come on, people. Let people come back. Let them work it out. Let them get all the safety protocols in place to do it. And that's just safety. They also have to figure out how to put on a show. So it's like, how do we do this and be safe? It's like a two-prong thing. So it's like, people need to be patient. They've all each worked it out. So now General Hospital started this week. Y&R starting next week. So now all 4 soaps will be on the air again. And that's for now. We don't know what's going to happen. Again, LA, it's bad here in LA. I'm just trying to tell you, it's not good here. So everybody needs to calm down and just like be supportive. Trust me, everybody wants to work. Everybody wants to work. Trust and believe. They all want to go back. And my show, When Calls the Heart, just started filming too in Canada. Same thing, it'd be quarantined 14 days. There's a lot that goes on. It's not easy. It's not easy. And folks have families and friends, and it's just not easy. So I think we need a little more, again, I always say at the end of the show, we need more compassion. We need more understanding. Hopefully. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to send a text to my mother. When mom texts, she comes first. We got another 15 minutes in the show anyway, so okay. So make sure make sure that. So yes, I think that people need to calm down. Wedding and no, you may kiss the bride. There you go. It's just stuff. It's just stuff that you have to work it. Have to work it out. It's just gonna be tough. Sweet Jesus. So it's good. Okay, good luck with your script. Yvette Salas 320. Dreams. Okay, Gavin's having a tough day, folks. Gavin's our young man of the family. So Gavin, what's going on? Tell us what's going on. How can we help? We support you. So whatever it is. So what's a tough day? Tell us what's going on. We're in the village. Tell us what's going on. Candy left. She's our biggest supporter. She left. But we're here. We're here to hear whatever's going on for you. Quitting football. Oh, they're quitting. Oh, which two friends? Is Johnny quitting? Which two friends are quitting? It happens, Gavin, sometimes. People move on to other things. That happens, I guess. Because I don't even know how... I don't even know how you guys are playing football or how you guys are practicing. Because I'm like, nowadays, even the NFL and stuff, they're having problems with that. I can't remember. You're a sophomore, right? Or a junior this year? Going into this year? Can't remember. Yeah, it's tough when change happens. Right, folks? It's totally tough. Especially when you're in a group. I remember working at jobs where you all become, you work at a job, especially when you're younger, you all become friends. Jonah and Ashton. Me and Jonah play together on the line, so it'll be different without him. Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's Gavin, it's part of life. It's okay to mourn the loss of your friends who are going to leave. It's okay to feel something. You're gonna be a junior, that's right. So it's okay to feel something. It's totally okay to feel that loss. And especially when you're on the line. I played football in high school a little bit. When you're on the line together, you have to work together as a team, really, for defense and stuff. So I get it. I understand. It's weird. It's kind of crazy. But it happens. It does. But you have a right to feel the loss of it, of course. When anybody breaks up the band, so to speak, right? My audition days, Tony was upset. I get it. I left for my reasons, and he was upset. So, I mean, we're still friends, but I know it's kind of tough when you do something together with somebody and all of a sudden they just said no. They don't want to. They just don't want to anymore. Well, there you go, I guess. Okay. So I guess football wasn't their thing. I guess it just wasn't their passion. That happens, I guess. I know you like playing it. Me and Johnny are the only ones playing, the main boys. Okay, so Johnny's still playing. Okay, so you guys are still playing. Okay. Yeah, that's tough. No, it's tough, folks. People move on. They quit. They change. It's strange, but you have a right to feel. You have a right to feel some sadness about it. You do. You probably pictured you played all through high school, right? You probably pictured you guys all play together through high school. They just said no. So I still gonna be playing. You still be friends with them and still do stuff outside of school or outside of football, or will that change? 'Cause I know it's happened before when I had jobs with people and all of a sudden we stopped working together and the friendship just kind of ended. Some friendships go on, but some kind of ended. Senior night, man. Yeah, I get that. I totally get it. But it's life. It's life, Gavin. It is totally life. Sometimes things you think are gonna happen, they don't happen. They don't. Life throws you a curveball, and you're like, "Oh, you're like, really, really?" It sucks. It does. So I know what you mean. I get it. You envision a certain thing, but it's life, Gavin. This is just the beginning of how life can be. Trust me. I'll give you guys a little update So the person I was talking to and dating, we are dating again. We had a really good talk, and some people just get nervous and scared. And because I'm in the public eye, that does affect some people. And I have to remember that sometimes. I always call people who are not in this business civilians. We call them that because they're not in the business. And there was just some stuff we had to talk about because I'm in the public eye, and a lot of folks talk to me, and a lot of folks message me and things like that. So we had a little talk about that. So we're back on track again. So we'll see what happens. But we had a very honest and good talk, which makes me go, okay, that's good. It was an honest and good talk. So I will say, but it's tough. And like I said again, I'm in the public eye, so I get all kinds of reactions to what I do. So we'll see. But so far, we're back on track again. So it was just a couple of days. We had some little squabbles. And I told you guys the other night, I'm done. And I was, but we started talking. And we hashed it out. And that's what happens. Life isn't perfect. And no two people are perfect. And nobody was a bad guy in this whole thing. It's just like you gotta talk it out and see what's happening. We talked it out and decided to continue. It was okay for me, what we talked about and how that person expressed themselves to me. So it's good. It's good. So I think that's the lesson. Is sometimes you gotta talk it out, right? That's what you gotta do sometimes. Because sometimes you have to talk it out and just listen. I don't know all the answers. I don't know everything. I know a lot of stuff. I'm not perfect. I think the word perfect should be thrown out of vocabulary. But also, I don't want to be that person who just accepts anything and settles either. In this case, I don't feel like I'm doing that. But I always have to watch out for that. So not just to accept everything that's thrown at me and just go, well, just whatever. You have to watch out for. You have to look out for yourself. You have to be your own advocate. You got to make sure that you are taken care of. And that's not just you accepting stuff because you're lonely or because you're sad or because you're needy. You got to make sure that there's some balance in there somewhere, so that it's okay. And so I feel like in this instance we're fine. Yes, I don't like being alone, but don't want to be just with anybody either. My DNA, as you can tell, is I can't do that. I have to make sure, we're on the same page and things work. I am not a pushover. I'm not like that at all. So, as you can tell, I'm like this way in relationships also. I'm very honest and open. I'm a Taurus. Can't help it. Very honest and open. Talk about everything. But I'm a good listener. I will totally listen to you. And I'm always a person that's like, just tell me what's going on. I will listen and see what happens. There's always several sides to every story. Right? I always hear, there's that saying, there's just 3 sides to every story. Your side, their side, and the truth. There's always a big joke. I think there's some truth to that a little bit. There's what's actually happened versus what you think and what they think. But there's like the actual facts, and then there's like emotions, right? And that's what happens. Like emotions, facts. Oh, good, Gavin. I'm glad. No, the thing is, it's just tough when you picture something, you have an idea of how something's going to go, and then someone just changes it. It's tough. It's just for anybody. It's just kind of tough. Whether it's a friendship or being on a football team together or being in a band together, or whatever. It's just tough when someone makes a decision and goes, I want to do something else. And you're like, oh, well, I thought we were, right? Yeah, So your feelings are valid about that. I mean, it's totally valid to be like, well, I'm kind of sad about that. But and ultimately it's their decision. Ultimately, it's on them. You're still playing. You still want to do it. Johnny's still on, so that's good. And you guys are working out. That's kind of how it is. There is a mourning period. It's kind of funny. It's just kind of like, you're like, oh. I kind of thought this was going to happen. It didn't happen. So I totally understand that. I mean, I do. It won't be the first time. It won't be the first time. It's not just how life is. It'll happen. My eyes are like slits right now. Now the drinks are settling in. I preached to you guys. It's hot as F in LA. My drink is almost over. I'm not making a second. I got cherries at the bottom. I wonder if I can get them. I wonder if I can get the cherry. I'm gonna stab my straw. Now the alcohol is in the cherries. Ooh, cheese and crackers. It's been soaking in there a long time. Ooh. Oh, yikes. That was strong. I was drinking a mango juice and white rum again with a little grenadine. I'm only doing one drink, though. That was enough. Because I have interviews tomorrow morning. One person you guys all know. But I'm not telling you. It's going to be good. She's from Young and the Restless. This person I'm going to be interviewing tomorrow. Very excited. Very excited. But I'll be able to announce it like Friday. Fruit makes life all healthy. I know. I threw those little cherries in there for fun. I like cherries. Love cherries. I bought a graham cracker crust. Where did I put it? Now I think about it. Yeah, the mango juice and white rum is really good together. It tastes very tropical. I feel like I'm in the Pacific. Wrong thing. I feel like I'm in the Atlantic Ocean, the Caribbean Sea. I do. Puerto Rico. Yes, May, Tiger. We already talked about that earlier in the show. I have no tea. We're all shocked. I didn't know she was leaving the show. And she said it was very abrupt. So I don't know tea on it at all. We all found out today. It's like everybody, and it's kind of crazy. So yeah, I don't know. I'm shocked. I'm shocked, but not shocked. They keep getting rid of her and bringing her back, so I don't know. But I haven't heard anything because it literally just came out today, and even she was like, it was very abrupt. I was like, oh. So, but I'm waiting for them to write my role on Bold and the Beautiful. They said they're gonna write me a role on there, so that's what I'm waiting for. We are sad. I don't want to go to GH. I think GH won't take care of her. I don't want to go to Days either. Won't take care of her. She just go over to Y&R. They'll do okay with her. Y&R does okay with their people. I don't trust GH and Days of Our Lives. I don't trust them. Okay, folks. This is it. The last minute and a half. Thank you so much for joining me so late. I was just like, I started 20 minutes late. I'm thinking, nobody's going to come on. You guys all came on. You guys followed each other. It warms my heart. Thank you for giving me an ending to a great day for me. Thank you so much. Please, everyone, wash your hands. Wear a goddamn mask. Have compassion. And everyone have a good evening wherever you are. Or good early morning, because I guess it's a little late there. Wherever you are. And I will talk to you later.